This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore.
I talk about Republican faketriotism a lot. I talk about how they literally hug the flag. I talk about their purported reverence for veterans like me. Many of you know, most of you probably know, I'm a United States Marine, served for several years in the United States Marine Corps on active duty. Was an enlisted man. And I've noticed, even when I was a Republican, this tendency to wave the flag and talk a big game about how much we love and support the troops. Put our yellow ribbons on our cars, the magnets. We never forget every travesty of war. And when it comes time to actually take care of our wounded war veterans, Democrats step up. They put their money where their mouth is. They put we the people's money where their mouth is to take care of people who will die without that medical care. And Republicans play games. Jon Stewart, for a long time, comedian Jon Stewart, former host of The Daily Show, for a long time has been a champion of paying what is owed to first responders and veterans, whether that be in the wake of 9/11 and the myriad negative health impacts on the air quality that caused cancers and all kinds of other maladies, or in this case, what we're going to talk about today is the PACT Act, which is a piece of legislation, just loosely and generally, that covers back to Vietnam and Agent Orange and people who have gotten cancer and suffered greatly and died because of the diseases that came along with that. But also the burn pits during the Iraq War, where they're burning tires and they're burning latrine, human waste. They're burning jet fuel. It was a nightmare, and people are dying because of it. They're on respirators. They're fighting for oxygen. Back on June 16th, the PACT Act passed the Senate 86-14. And because the way our legislation works, both houses of Congress have to agree on the one version. There were minor changes made to the House version of the bill. It went back to the Senate, and the same bill that passed 86-14, is now, can't even get past a cloture vote, can't even get past the filibuster because of Republicans. Several of them flipped their votes. And Jon Stewart roasted Republicans in Congress, the Senate specifically, yesterday on the lawn outside of the Senate chamber. The Capitol is split up. It's bifurcated. You got the House side and you got the Senate side. Or on your view, it would be House side and Senate side. I guess that depends on which side you're on, west or east side of the Capitol. Anyway, Jon Stewart spoke. Here's just 3 minutes of it. And I'll put this on my Twitter, at Dollemore, if you want to go find it. But this is a 9-minute and 30-second speech from Jon Stewart, unrehearsed, impromptu, that I hope every single Republican senator waving their flags, hugging their flags, will take note of. Watch this.
So ain't this a bitch?
Yeah. Yep.
Ain't this a bitch?
Yep.
America's heroes who fought in our wars, outside sweating their asses off, with oxygen, battling all kinds of ailments, while these motherfuckers sit in the air conditioning, walled off from any of it. They don't have to hear it. They don't have to see it. They don't have to understand that these are human beings Do you get it yet? Do we see that these aren't heroes? These are men and women, mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers that we just let stand outside in the heat when they can't breathe. I'm going to read you something. This is beautiful. I'm going to read you something beautiful. You know what? I said a curse word and I'm sorry about that. That was my fault. Let me say something beautiful. This is a tweet from Senator Rick Scott of Florida from yesterday. It's beautiful. And I'm sorry about the cursing, and let me say something beautiful to make it up to you. I was honored to join the USO today and make care packages for our brave military members in gratitude of their sacrifice and service to our nation. And there's a beautiful picture. I wish you could see it. He's standing with a little package. Did you get the package? I think it has M&Ms in it and some cookies. Didn't get it. And some moist towelettes. I don't even know, honestly, I don't even know what to say. I've been coming down here 10, 15 years. I'm used to the hypocrisy. Christina Keene will tell you from VFW. She sat in an office with Mitch McConnell and a war veteran from Kentucky, and he looked that man in the eyes and he said, we'll get it done. And he lied to him. Because Mitch McConnell yesterday flipped. I'm used to the lies. I'm used to the hypocrisy. Senator Pat Toomey won't take a meeting with the veterans groups. Sends out his chief of staff. I'm used to the cowardice. I've been here a long time. Senate's where accountability goes to die. These people don't care. They're never losing their jobs. They're never losing their health care. Pat Toomey didn't lose his job. He's walking away. God knows what kind of pot of gold he's stepping into to lobby this government to shit on more people.
So if you're willing to send young men and women to war, you'd better be willing to pay the price for that decision. And that decision often comes in costs related to health care, both mental health care and physical health care. And Republicans too often are real quick to get us into a war, and then they run away. They scurry away like cowards when the time comes to pay for that decision. There's tons of money in the budget, nearly $1 trillion per year for the Department of Defense. We're not even fighting a war. Nearly $1 trillion, $1,000 billion a year, per year for the Pentagon. And they have to bow and scrape to get money to take care of veterans who served honorably, whether you agree or not with whatever mission they were on, with whatever battle they fought, for whatever reasons they were there, wherever they were. Once they do their duty, we owe it to them to pay for their care. What do you think? I would love to know. You can call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, daily@dollemore.com. What do you think about these Faketriots? Again, I'll put that video on my Twitter page. It's @Dollemore on Twitter, @Dollemore on Instagram, and @Dollemore on TikTok. If you appreciate what I do, you'd like to help support and produce what I do here on YouTube, you can click the join button below, become a channel member for $1.99 a month, or you can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt and help support my work there. Both of those support what I do here on YouTube. Just because it's an I Doubt It podcast link doesn't mean that it doesn't support what I do here. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.